are going through an intense moment, okay guys? This is really close to a 5-star. Testing the waters and seeing if this is what I should be doing right now. I agree. I think this is my least favorite one. I hate that. I absolutely do not like it. It's one of my least favorite tropes. Hello. Hey guys. Oh my god, it's been a minute since I have talked to you guys, and we are doing the most randomest vlog I could possibly give you guys. If you are new here, first of all, hi, welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in a long minute, but just want to say hey, welcome back. I am doing my first ever yearly 2025 vlog, and of course we're gonna do a reading vlog. I figured why not. I wanted to just talk a little bit, incorporate more reading vlogs in this channel because I'm back on, I wouldn't say I'm back on my reading game. I'm testing the waters and seeing if this is what I should be doing right now. So far I'm loving it. This is my third book that I have basically read, or I'm currently reading, and it's February, so I feel like I'm doing great. And yes, I'm a mom now. If you're new here, my name is Daya. I do lifestyle videos and vlog for you guys. I am officially a mom of one beautiful baby. His name's Noah, and a lot of you guys guessed his name. I will post a little picture here of a sneak peek of who he is, but if you haven't followed me in my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok, I have pretty much shared a lot there. However, I'm not really switching my channel at all for my baby now. This is gonna still be lifestyle. Some are gonna be mom vlogs, some are gonna be reading. There's gonna be a little bit of everything, but I'm not dedicating my whole channel just as being a mom. I'm not doing that. So my first video of the year and my first video of technically being back. I don't have a schedule. I haven't had one for the past almost year. I just upload whenever my heart feels like it. I figured my first video of 2025, my first vlog here back in my channel, would be none other than a reading vlog, and I'm so excited because I have been reading. So this is my third book of the year. If you saw the title of this video, we are doing pretty much just finishing part of my TBR. I'm not saying I'm somewhat close to it. I'm not. I have a lot of books, including in my Kindle, that I have not finished yet, and from my advent calendar as well. Still till this day I have not finished those. My baby woke up. He's down for a nap and I'm currently taking care of him. So this is the first book that I'm reading in this little reading vlog. So we're technically finishing some of my book series. So this is one of them that I have been holding on to dear life. I don't want to finish it. This is the Twisted series, and I'm on book 3 out of 4 books. I have 2 more books left. I want to say that I've been really procrastinating. I have not been wanting to finish all of these series because they have a special place in my heart, but I'm finally doing it, and I figured that would be a way to test the waters and finally get back into my reading game, and it's been working. So I'm currently reading Twisted Hate. This is book 3, and this book follows Jules and Josh, aka, if you follow the series, you know that Josh is Ava's brother from book 1, and then Jules, who is one of Ava's best friends. They're 4 girls, so each book of the series is based on the 4 girls, so it's one bestie book for each. So I have read Twisted Love and Twisted Games, and I'm now at the 3rd book, and I'm gonna hopefully finish the series in this little vlog. I don't know how long we're gonna make this, we shall see, but hopefully you guys bear with me. I'm a mom now, and I'm a wifey, and I'm me as well, and I'm trying to dedicate some of my free time to reading. So I am actually starting this when I'm almost 50% into this book. I'm in chapter 28 right now. I'm in page 228. I would say like 40%, almost 50% in this book, and it's okay. I know a lot of people don't like book 1, but I feel like I don't love book 3. Like, this book is okay. I mean, it's interesting, it's funny, like how they are literally enemies to lovers, but like they both hate each other's guts, and pretty much like 50% of this book they're still hating each other. So like that, I feel like this is not gonna be a 5-star for sure. It is somewhat funny, like their jokes, it's funny, but the way that they hate each other is also a little too harsh. It's a little harsher than the first book, because the first book were like a little bit enemies to friends to lovers, but a lot of people hate book 1. I feel like I don't love book 3 I feel like book 3 would be up there, and then book 1 and out of the 2 that are my least favorite of this series. So Twisted Hate, we're gonna finish it, we're gonna see what all this is about, but they pretty much hate each other's guts, and I'm in the part where they are pretty much like friends with benefits, and it's interesting. There's a lot involved. There's secrets from both of them, keep each other like secrets, and oh my god, the secret out of like the little plot twist from Jules is insane. Like, I was not expecting that, like what happened in her past, like what she did in her past. I didn't think that was her secret, but that's crazy. I am, however, reading it on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm not gonna lie, your girl doesn't have time to be flipping pages. So every time I'm nursing baby and I'm burping him or anything and I don't want to watch a video in the background or YouTube, I pull up my Kindle and I just read. I'd say I'm like almost 50% in, but I feel like this is starting to look like a 3-star-ish book for me. Yeah, it's pretty much out there. Like, I definitely love Twisted Love more than this, but Twisted Games, chef's kisses. Apparently Twisted Games and Twisted Lies is like up there. Everyone says that those are their favorite books out of the series, so I can't wait to read the 4th book, and I can't wait to finish the series, even though it breaks my heart to be finishing the series. So let's get into the reading vibes and let's read while baby naps. Also bear with me because there's also a lot of shit that I have to get done. I have to cook, I have shit to get done. I have a little bit of a life update that I'm probably gonna incorporate in here. I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible because my time is pretty much consumed by baby boy, and I love to just dedicate my time towards him. I don't know when he's gonna be grouchy or when he's gonna be a good happy baby. Majority of the time he is a really good happy baby, and he barely cries, but when he does, I just drop everything and I go and take care of him because that's just what my mom heart just can't let him cry, you know, like in the room by himself. I just don't have the heart to do that. Let's try and see if we can make it a 50% today. A little life update really quick. I am going back to work partially. I'm gonna be working still my 8 hours from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. This week I'm gonna go Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Today's Sunday, by the way. So tomorrow hopefully I'll be able to read a little bit, like in my breaks and all that. So we'll see how much we can read, especially in my lunchtime too. And I'm not gonna talk about going back to work because my mom heart is a little bit broken. I'm really scared to be away from him so long. I'll probably be texting my husband all the time because he's back at work and he texts us all the time. He's like, how's it going? What are you guys doing? What are my 2 babies doing? It's the cutest thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like that too. So yeah, I talked way too fast there, but it's okay. Let's do some reading. Since I have talked to you guys, it's been, I would say, like about an hour-ish and a half, almost 2. Baby boy is still napping. He's been napping for 2.5 hours. He's still going strong, but usually around this time I like to wake him up because then he's not gonna sleep through the night, and he's been sleeping through the night pretty much the past couple weeks. I would say he wakes us up once, and it's very rarely that it happens, and usually it's around like 5 a.m. and then he easily goes back to sleep after we feed him, and then we can sleep a little more. We usually sleep like till 8:30ish, like a couple more hours, and then he can sleep way longer. He sometimes sleeps till 9:30. He got that from me. His personality is mama, acts like mama, but his funny side, I swear he got it from both. More Charlie than me, because Charlie's literally the clown of the family. He's hilarious, but I'm like that too. So yeah, just a little glimpse of how baby is. I have had hundreds of comments, them saying that he looks just like him. Some people say they see me in his eyes, and I agree. I see like my eyes. I think he has my eyes, or like there's something in his eyes that he has that is just me. I have to talk about my birth story here because it's insane. I was gonna do it on TikTok, and I actually did do a get ready with me talking about it, but I deleted that footage because I was talking for way too long, and it was while baby boy was napping. He took like a 2-hour nap that day, and I was like, I took advantage of the 2 hours, and I think I just spoke for those 2 hours, and I rambled so much. I was like, I don't have time for this anymore. I really don't, so I just went ahead and deleted it. This year I am prioritizing just being short and sweet when it comes to editing and just filming, unfortunately, because I have to value my free time. Just wanted to give you guys an update about my reading. I am finally 50% in. It's hilarious how I was reading Twisted Games, and I did not think that when I read Twisted Games, this is a spoiler alert, if you're reading Twisted Games, please skip through it because I'm about to spoil something, so just skip a couple of minutes, okay? I'm still giving you a chance. Twisted Game, in the end, the epilogue, it was Bridget and Riz wedding, and I didn't realize that when Josh and Jules were gone is that they were doing you know what. Yeah, I didn't think that they were doing a spicy scene. It didn't cross my mind, and then I put 2 and 2 together right when I was heading into this book because I just jumped straight to it. I forgot who Josh was and who Jules was, and I didn't think about the Twisted Game little scene when they were like, where's Josh, where's Jules? I'm like now I laugh at it because now I'm in that scene in their point of view, which is crazy. It's insane. But yeah, I'm 50% in my mind. I want to rate this 3 stars. It's like not really giving it to me like Twisted Games, and I get the hype. I get the whole comments about, yeah, you're gonna feel like this is not your favorite book out of all of them, like that's, and I agree. I think this is my least favorite one. I'm gonna read probably like 3 books. Yeah, 3 books in this vlog because there is one more series that I'm determined to finish. I don't know if it's the last book that has been released, but let me know, guys, if you also want, like, what kind of vlogs, what do you guys want to see from me this year? I'm gonna try my best to edit it as I go when I have free time. Hello, checking in with you guys. I figured I would hop in, do a little update on Twisted Hate that I've been reading. 2 days since I last updated you guys, and now I think last time I updated you guys I was in chapter 38. I am now in chapter 37. I am 62% in, and I pretty much have about 200 pages, maybe a little less than that. There's phrases here. It's getting better. Like the 3 stars ish that I had on my mind is like slowly going up. This doesn't have anything to do with the book, like the actual characters, but I love that I got a lot of Riz and Bridget and Ava and Alex point of view in this book. Like, I love it. And how is it, like, completely side note, like, how is it that Ava and Alex are still just dating? They're not engaged, nothing's happening. I'm like, Alex, the heck? Hoping that in Twisted Lies she'll eventually get engaged or something, because I'm sure we're gonna get a glimpse of all the couples here. But oh my god, I absolutely am changing my mind as towards what I was feeling towards this book. Like, it's getting better. Josh is like being a little nicer, and it's fixing a little bit of the 3 stars, going slowly a little bit up, slowly, but it's going up. So not a huge update, just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that the next update that I will have, it'll probably be when I finish my book. I'm back with an update. Chapter 28 is like 5 stars. Still a little iffy about the rest of the book. Chapter 38 holds a very special place in my heart. I loved it, and oh my god, no spoiler alert, but what happened towards the end, that they had either 2 options to pretty much pick from to like save their asses. It was funny, the option that they ended up picking. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to spoil a lot and just give a little hint there. But wow, that was a little bit funny. I was like, oh my god, like what the hell. But yeah, I love it, and oh my god, I'm already 66% in. We're almost done. Hello, I'm reporting back. We have a semi-cute lighting. I have been reading on my little Kindle, and I ain't gonna lie, I want to say I already forgot their name. Why do I keep forgetting his name? Is it Christian or Christopher? I have no idea. I think it's Christian Harper. Is it Christian Harper? Anyways, the MMC and the FMC in this book, they're kind of giving like friends to lovers kind of vibe. Is that how it is? Because they're not enemies and they're not friends yet, but it looks like they're gonna be like that. And also the trope, we have fake dating trope. That's one of my favorite tropes. Like, I love it. That's how they fall quickly, so I'm excited. It's quite entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes there's some details that I just skip through it. Like, I read really quickly through it, is what I mean. But I am loving it. I was taking a little break because I was talking to my baby, FaceTiming them. I miss them. I don't know what it is. Last night was a little rough. Whenever it's cold outside, he gets really fussy because it's really cold. And I do have a heater, but sometimes the heater, it takes a little while for it to heat up the whole entire apartment. So I'm literally freezing right now. I'm like shaking because I'm freezing. That's literally why. But if I have to work today, I would probably be snuggling him all day because I felt so bad. My mommy's heart broke so much. I'm gonna post a video here because sad, like holding him and just hearing him cry, like if he was not in pain, but like that, like I'm sad mommy kind of cry. It breaks my heart. Like, why do babies have to go through sad stuff? It was that kind of night where we were like, yeah, let's not, you don't take over, let's both take over, because he just needed a little love from both of us. He was able to sleep through the night and he passed out, and then he woke up like at 3 a.m. So I was going through it. I really needed the coffee today, but thankfully we're caffeinated and we're doing great, because if not, I would be panicking. My lunchtime is almost pretty much done, so I'm gonna go back upstairs. I will keep you guys posted on the reading. I don't know, I don't have the book. I only have it in my Kindle. I would love to get the book. It's one of my favorite series, so I have to get the book. I'm gonna be one of those people that gets the book and has it on the Kindle too. I did have Twisted Hate in the book, and I still read it on both, like on my Kindle and on the read partially in the book. Yeah, I need to get it. I need to add it because why not? Hello. Okay, I'm obsessed with this little lighting, and I love that I can easily set it up. My baby's trying to set himself for a nap, so please bear with me. Except I'm gonna have to cut through whatever I'm talking about. Keep on going, you know? If I don't make sense, sorry. It's been a couple days since I last updated you guys with Twisted Lies. This is the last book on the Twisted series. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna not love this book because I knew that there was slow burn. That trope, slow burn, I knew that was in this book. And when I tell you guys, that is one of my least favorite tropes. My battery's flashing, of course. It's insane how much I love it in this book. I'm shocked, literally. It's really good, slow burn. That's one of my least favorite tropes. I'm like, give me fake dating, enemies to lovers type of thing. Friends to lovers, I will take it, but slow burn, like, I hate that. I absolutely do not like it. It's one of my least favorite tropes, but I do love it with this one. I'm 54, almost 60% in the book, and it's really good. I don't think it's a 5-star for me, not yet at least. It's up there. It's like more than 4 stars. My battery died. And I made myself a frappe. Okay, so ya se me olvidó donde me había quedado. You see? Like, I knew this was gonna happen to me. This is not a spoiler alert because it's something that has been going on with Stella. So Stella has a stalker, and tell me why. I have a feeling that this stalker, I thought at first it was Christian. I was like, that would be so fucked up if that was him. A whole other level of fucked up. My baby's crying. I thought that was fucked. Okay, Google. Stop. The peek Google, everyone, because I'm in the middle of cooking. This is me multitasking right now. I just thought for a second that it might have been him, the stalker, but I guess not. Call me crazy because I thought If that would have been him, I would have given up on this book and been like 2 stars, because that's so messed up. I would have been like, first Josh messing up on the 3rd book, and then now Christian. Hang on, my baby's crying. Thankfully, now I think that it's not him. I'm honestly starting to think that whoever it is someone that works for Christian. We're hoping 3rd time's the charm. We shall see how this baby falls asleep. If not, then it's okay. He's taking 2 naps already, like 2-3 hour like long naps, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't really take a long nap. Right now it's 5 o'clock already, so usually it takes his last nap around this time, and his last nap is a little less shorter. If he takes 3 naps a day. If he takes 2, both of them are phenomenal. They're 3 hours long, but usually if he takes 3, like the last one, it's like an hour that he naps only. So we'll see how it goes. If not, I'm just gonna have to put him out here, and we're gonna have to vlog this another day. Maybe tomorrow we'll try and do it again. Let's cut to the chase, Daya. You're rambling. So yeah, I'm actually 60% in. I just checked. I am chapter 30. I'm at that point where Stella has her photo shoot in the beach, and I have seen a lot of inspo, aesthetic, twisted lies, beach pics with both Kristen and Stella, like inspo and Pinterest. So I think that's the part where I'm at, which is crazy. And it's so cool seeing how she's an influencer. She's social media. She has a little bit of fashion designer is in her veins, and she loves that career. It's so cool. Like, I love her. Like, if I was a book character, I feel like I would be Stella, because she also has relatable stuff. Like, she goes through a lot of anxiety and, you know, like a lot of like deep thoughts that are sometimes like negative and positive thoughts that goes through her mind a lot. But anxiety is one of her main things that she's currently going through, and that's so relatable for, you know, a human being. But I don't know, I feel like they still give me 50 Shades, like those movies, like the 3 of them. It's like a little bit of that. But I'm like, what has he done so bad that he thinks he has no soul, that he thinks that he does not believe in love? I'm like dying to know, like, that part. I'm like, what have you done, sir? Like, where's the plot twist? Because there's always a plot twist in Ana Huang's books, and where like something huge that happens towards the end of the book. So I'm hoping that I'm like there close. Like, who's the stalker, and what has Christian done that he's like the worst human being ever? At least that's what he thinks of. I don't know. And also, I absolutely hate Stella's parents. How can you crush that poor girl's dream? Like, she is absolutely, like, she's the nicest human being ever. I have a little bit of her inside of me, because sometimes, like, I feel like I want to speak up for myself when I have situations, like, when it comes to dealing with this, whether it's parents, friends, or family, or just strangers in general that just comment on things, and I just stay quiet. But in my mind, I'm like thinking of how I would respond to you, like in a rude way. That's her. But it might sound rude for them, but for me, I'm like standing up for myself, like that. She gives that vibes, and I have a little bit of that inside of me, and I just relate to her so much in that perspective. I just feel like sometimes I just wish I could speak up all the time. Not always. That doesn't happen all the time. So, but yeah, I just want to give that update. I'm 60% in. I feel like I get what everyone says, that this is like up there, and I think Twisted Love is my 3rd one. I think I would do Twisted Games, Twisted Lies, Twisted Love, and Twisted Hate, the last, like that order of how much I love them. But I don't know how this book ends, so we'll see. This will be a 5 stars. If it is, this will be my first 5-star of 2025 of a new book in general. Doesn't count the ones that I've reread. But yeah, we have one more book in a series that I want to finish, and then we should be done. We should take a break on all these series and just go into standalone books. So yeah, let me know if you want me to do more reading vlogs. I can do a couple more reading vlogs if you guys want to. I know I'm not gonna stop reading, so I'm gonna continue this. Hello. Boy, do I have an update for you guys. Let's pop in the Lloyd tin. Guys, I'm 74% in this book. I have been eating this book up. This is really close to a 5-star. Depending on how it ends, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a 5-star. Isn't that crazy? My first 5-star of 2025. I love it. Okay, the annotations. The last annotation that I had to annotate is not something that I pretty much was looking out for. No, it's just something that I want to talk to you guys, and I was like, I'm gonna save that, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. This quote from Christian himself: "But as perfect as everything was with us now, I knew that if she ever found out the truth, she would hate me, which was why she could never find out." What did you do, Christian? Like, this book is going so good for me. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be a 5-star no matter what he does. There's the plot twist. There's a little sneak peek at the plot twist, because Ana Huang always puts a little bit of plot twist in those books. I still don't think he's a stalker. I don't know who F is the stalker. At this point, I'm like Christian. I'm clueless. I'm like, come on. And also, this is not a spoiler, because I'm clueless as to what this is, and this is something you guys will find out eventually throughout the book, like the beginning. So no spoilers here. I'm not spoiling anything. If I was, I would have put it here in the caption or given you guys a little bit of a warning. But yeah, they're in Italy right now, and I think it's giving that vibe in the fan art that it's giving like beach vibes. Also the spicy scenes. Stella, I didn't know that from you, girl. I got shocked because she gives shy vibes. She doesn't give like I want to experience new things kind of things, but she will do it for this guy. She will do it for this guy. I am impressed. I'm pretty sure that once I finish it, I don't know how I'll move on from the series. I'm gonna miss them so much. It is the next day. It is Wednesday. I am waiting for my car to heat up. I can head out, so I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a quick update. This book is good. Like, spoiler alert, like not a spoiler from the chapters, but like in general of this vlog. Sorry, my CarPlay connected. I think this might be my first 5-star of the year, which is absolutely crazy. I did not think this book was gonna be a 5-star. I thought it was gonna be like 4.75 kind of shit, but it's on 4.75, 0.89, point this and that. Really close to 5 stars, guys. And I'm pretty sure, like, depending how the ending goes is how I'm going to like it. Like, I don't really doubt that it's not gonna be a 5-star. That's crazy. These two characters, and Stella, she holds a special place in my heart. I think, okay, this was a little chunk of spoilers, so skip through it if you don't want to listen to it, and if you want to, and if you've already read Twisted Lies, then you can go ahead and stay. I think her security guard might be the stalker. What's his name? Brock or something? I forgot his name. We're in like is that called the third act breakup? At the point that they broke up, and they're going through it right now. I'm going through it too, because oh my god, if you didn't think that Christian was gonna be a die-hard romantic kind of guy, he is, let me tell you. It broke my heart, the things he said to her, and I get, like, that was fucked up what he did, but he had his reasons. And yeah, I get her too. She's like, I need space, I need some time to think. I'm just hoping they'll be okay. I'm just glad he's not the stalker. She literally thought the same thing. After this happened, she was like, are you the stalker? Like, that's all I wanted. Like, no. Like, are you the stalker? Yes or no? It's going great. I'm 83% in, and I'm really sad to finish this series. This is the first ever series I finished. I didn't realize that there's so many series I have left. I have the ACOTAR series. I have Chestnut Springs, the Little Icebreaker series. So many. So stay tuned. There might be a part 2 of finishing these series, because we need to. I actually did a video. It might go up after you guys see this. I don't think it'll go up before then. I actually did not add this book to the 15 books that I want to read this year. And I fucked up because I keep forgetting that this is one of the books that I've been wanting to read, but I've been having in the back burner because I've heard it's emotionally draining. You know, it's Magnolia Parks. Yep. And the Addicted, like the Calloway Sisters series, something like that is called. But that is a long ass series, guys. That's like more than 10 books. I don't think I'm ready for that. We'll put it on the back burner. Excited. I'm heading to work. I don't know if I said this. Today is Wednesday. My mama heart broke leaving my boys this morning. It's insane how just my life just turned around like this, and now I have 2 men that I love. He's not a man yet, Daya. I can't wait to do like a mom vlog, because I want to share a little more of his personality. Stay tuned. There'll be a little mom vlog. It doesn't mean that I'm going to change again. I'm not saying, I'm repeating myself. I'm not changing my content for it to be a mom channel. I just want to do like little snippets of mom vlogs as well, so you guys can see that chapter of me too. Also want to film like an at-home vlog. I'm bringing that series back. I might do my first outing with baby boy next week after his first vaccine. But we'll see. I don't know. I've heard they get a little bit sick after their first vaccine. Fever. I don't know what else they get, but I've heard the fever part. I wouldn't want to take him out, you know, because he will still be a little bit vulnerable to be out and about. So I'll wait a couple days. There's so much I want to do. I want to do like a barbecue with the weekenders. I feel like I miss them, and I haven't been able to hang out with them because we've been avoiding baby boy getting sick because he hasn't been vaccinated yet. So now that he is, there's so much stuff that we can do, and I'm so excited. Stay tuned for all the fun vlogs this year. god, we are going through an intense moment, okay guys? I'm just gonna say something bad happened, okay? Something bad happened. 47, I am 86% through. Why is this white? I usually have it in dark mode whenever it's pretty dark outside. At the part where something bad happened, and now I'm like, I'm about to go into work. I can't keep reading. 15 minutes left to go in, like technically 10, but I don't think I can read it. And besides, I wanted to update you guys. So, like, what's gonna happen? Who is it? Who is the stalker? At my lunchtime, in a couple hours since I last updated you guys. And boy, have I been doing any, like, some reading. I know I'm gonna finish this book today. So excited because I can't wait to share it with you guys also the next book I'll be reading, because there's one more book missing out of this reading. However, wow is all I gotta say. No spoilers, but the stalker, someone that I would have never thought that, like, someone who I never thought it was, but also at the same time I'm like, really, like, this is it? I'm just shocked as to how everything went down. I'm 93% in. Guys, I'm gonna get back to reading, guys, because I really want to finish this book today. I'm 93% in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this before the end of the day. I'll do a recap of all the books I've read in the end of the video. I still have one more series that I have to finish. Technically, I think this is not the last book, but for me it is, because the next book has not been released, so I'm still technically finishing it. So I'm gonna include that in this little vlog, then we'll be done. There's a part that literally broke my heart, guys. I'm coming back here, I'm sorry, but I have a little tiny update. This was so sad. To read that line, I shed a tear. This was from Christian, and he was telling her, Stella, a story, and it broke my heart when he said, talking about his mother and what he went through with her. It's a strange lump in my throat. And then he said, a mother's love for her child is supposed to be the greatest love of all, yet it wasn't enough for her to stay with me. Oh my god, it broke my heart when he said that, because now me being a mom, like, I would never abandon my child, you know? And the fact that his mom abandoned him, the real story behind him losing his parents, is absolutely heartbreaking. Update for you guys, another update. Oh, this book is already starting great. Mr. Daya, you're really funny. I've been giggling, and this is only the prologue that I just read. This is the next book, 6,000 pages. Girl, that's wrong. This has 384 pages. Okay, that's not bad, because Twisted Lies was like, what, 500 pages? Update number 1 is that clearly, as you guys know, I started a new book, which means I finished Twisted Lies. Guys, I don't know how I didn't shed tears, because I was literally working when I finished the book, and I almost cried. I almost had to run to the bathroom and just shed tears and just say goodbye to these favorite characters of mine, because they have a special place in my heart. It's Twisted Lies. The fact that it had an extended epilogue of all the characters, Huang, you put my heart, transfer it from red, now it's gold, and I shed tears, and I was really sad when I finished it. I am gonna definitely buy the physical book of Twisted Lies, because I want to have that collection on my bookshelf. This is like 10 out of 10. Moving on, we are semi-finishing because there's one more book coming out of this series. This is a Wind City series. This series has a special place in my heart. I have 2 5-star reads out of this series as well. And if this next book is a 5-star, for me, it'll be 3 out of all the books. I think she's coming out with the last book this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're finally getting, what's his name? Rio? We're finally getting a book from him. I think is the last book. And Rio is like the Henry from the Icebreaker. That's what I kind of see him as. My point is, I am starting Play Along. This is the 4th book out of the Wind City series, and I already started actually. I was reading it on my way here because I had to do a stop somewhere and I had to wait a little bit while they fixed something in my car, and I read a little bit, so I read the prologue. So yeah, I'm really excited to finish this. I will be caught up in this series, so I might, like, technically for us, since this other book hasn't come out yet, technically this book will be my last one of the series until the next one comes out. So we'll pause there with that series. So we technically have one more left. Kind of cheating. My child is crying again, so this is me logging off. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Oh my god, my right eye is like bothering me. Good morning, it's the next day. Cheers. We have coffee and we also have our Kindle. I switched my case. I put the little social but willing to discuss books cover. I have a little, like, one of these coming today or tomorrow, something like that. The little paper thing, and you just put it in the case and that's it. Little book chats. I am on chapter 5. I am 12% in, almost 15. I'm in the part where it was kind of like, it was a little all over the place. I get it. Chapter 4 was a little crazy because they were drunk and then you were reading it like if you were drunk, but it made me like go crazy because I was like, what is going on? Like, why are they talking like that? And then I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, oh, Daya, they're drunk, so I gotta act like I'm drunk when I'm reading this in my mind. So that was me last night. I was giggling. Isaiah, he's like a little funny, but he's like that, is it like narcissistic kind of guy? No, I mean like he's very confident with himself, and he's very like, I'm the shit, you know, that kind of like attitude. He considers himself funny, but he's got a little bit of humor in him, but it's not something like, oh, you're really funny, like you're a funny guy. Like Kennedy is, I don't know, I'm still trying to see if I like this FMC because I don't know if why would you, I don't know, I just hated the fact that she, like, years passed and she's annoyed by him. Oh, that's the name I was looking for. He acts very cocky, like he thinks that he's the shit. That's the word I was looking for. She thinks that of him and she's like, oh my god, like, I'm over you. He's got that boyish kind of attitude. Like, I literally, in my mind when I was reading the chapters, I had like this little kid's voice on him. I don't know why. And I was like, wait, he's actually a man, Daya, so you gotta switch it up. She is right. He has this cocky, like, boyish, high schooly kind of attitude. Really fully mature. It's funny just the way that it just started, like, I'm gonna marry that girl, you know, like, that's literally chapter 1. He was like, that girl, I'm gonna marry her one day. I think this is the part where they discover that they're actually married. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know how that's gonna go down. It's like forced marriage technically / fake, a little bit of both. I don't know what's the purpose that they kept it that way and that didn't go upon getting divorced and all that. It's really convenient for both, but I don't know what's the reason. It's in the description of the book, but I already forgot. I have a couple minutes to read, 10-ish minutes, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and start working. This is technically the last book on this reading vlog. I want to keep it rolling. I want to do another part of finishing my series and just read, I don't know, a couple more books. So getting me like excited to read more. Like, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm back on my reading game because at this point, when I'm on my free time, the first thing I grab is my book. I don't go scrolling on social media, and that's how I know that I'm not in a book slump anymore, because I'm really interested in reading. And I love it. I want to keep it coming. So if you guys want to keep like seeing a little more of me reading and finishing my series, just let me know in the comments and I will for sure do it for you guys. Guys, I made it home and I figured I would share with you guys a little quick haul. Literally just one thing that I got for my Kindle. I had mentioned that I got a little like a new Kindle paper sticker thing, and I want to show you guys because it just came in the mail. It came so quick. I literally bought this over the weekend. She's so cute. It's got cherries, hearts, cherry hearts. How cute is that? But you literally just put it on your clear case. And I gotta be quick because I gotta shower baby boy. I gotta give him a bath. This is her little website if you guys want to screenshot it. Hopefully I'm showing it the right way, so you can find them at Shrimp Stickers. They also have a TikTok and an Instagram. I found them on my TikTok shop and that's how I got it. Isn't it cute? Look at these nails. They are a disaster. I am about to get them done, but it's been a couple of days since I updated you guys, so I figured why not give you guys a little bit of an update. I am about 72% in my book. I am in chapter 26. I'm 71% in. I have been reading. Usually I read in my phone when I'm breastfeeding the baby or like feeding him and all that. Baby is down for a semi-nap. We just got home from taking dad his headphones. He forgot his headphones, so I drove over there with baby to take it to him to his work. And now I'm gonna attempt to do my nails. I've been doing my nails at home. I just do gel. That's what I've been doing. I am 71% in. I ain't gonna lie, this might be another potential 5-star, guys, because it is so good. It's up there. Isaiah is such a hopeless romantic. I hate the fact that he bottles up his feelings, like his sad feelings. He tries to act like he's this happy, not anxious guy. He tries for everyone to look at him as he's perfect, and it just sucks that he thinks that way. But it also makes me want to give him a hug and be like, it's okay to just not be perfect. It's okay for you to have flaws. And I love that Kennedy is now noticing ways to like help him with that issue, because he's still fighting through that issue. His family and friends and all his baseball co-workers, like his baseball friends, he's just this perfect, happy, lovey-dovey, always funny kind of guy. And then Kennedy, of course, she also has a couple of her flaws. She thinks that in like a men perspective, because she was in this awful, I guess, verbal abuse kind of relationship before Isaiah, she thinks that when she dates other people that she needs to be this perfect girl. She wants Isaiah to teach her how to be a perfect partner, I guess, and to teach her how to cuddle and how to be lovable, because apparently she's always been like that, because she's grown with her family throughout her whole entire childhood just treated her like that, and it's really, really sad that she goes through that. I also love that she's now being like, I'm 70% in, and this is not a spoiler, but she's now like starting to understand what love means and like lovable, like Isaiah, because Isaiah is such a cuddly, heartwarming man. They are so cute, and I would not be surprised if this is 5-star. Right now it's 4.50. I feel like there's gonna be a third act breakup, but they're also like in this arranged marriage, so they might officially get divorced, they might not, they might separate, there might be a little bit of a breakup, you know. I feel like there's something like that coming. I just feel it. I'm in the part where she's going on an interview for San Francisco, and she's gonna decide when she comes back if this is what she wants, if she gets the job or if not. It's a page turner though, like it's really good. Liz Tomford, you know how to write books, because oh my god, all of her books are so good. I'm not gonna read a lot right now. Probably tonight I will do some reading just because I'm gonna do my nails first. We're almost done, guys, with this reading vlog. reading wrap up. Let's do the 3 books that I actually just read. Wow, oh wow. My first time ever ending a series, and I get why all the booktubers that I literally follow, Sarah, Bestie Desi, Rachel, how they feel heartbroken when they finish a whole series. They're like, now what do I watch? That's how I feel. That's how I feel now, and it's so sad. First book I read was Twisted Hate out of the Twisted series. I had 2 books to finish out of this 4-book series, and Twisted Hate, I rated this 2 out of 5. This book didn't really give me the oomph out of all these series. That's my least favorite book, clearly, as you guys can tell. But the reason why I rated it 2 out of 5 star was because there was a big plot twist on the end. Anna Huang is known for her plot twists. She has really good ones, even during this romance book series. Of course, towards the end, something really effed up happened between both of them. If that happened to me in my relationship, I would have never gone back to this partner, because that is so fucked up. So that's why I rated it 2 out of 5 stars. And I don't know, their relationship kind of gave me toxic. But basically, we're talking about Josh is Ava's brother. So Josh is the MMC in this book, and then the FMC is, I forgot her name. How could I forget? Jules is the FMC on this book, which is Ava's best friend, one of them. There's 4 girls, so every 4 book is based off of every girl. And Josh and Julia had hated each other. Like, I tell you guys, I don't know how they haven't put a bullet in each other, because the hate is even bigger than hate. This is more than enemies to lovers, okay? It was all because of miscommunication and something that they effed up when they were younger that came off of just how Josh fully judged Jules by a cover without knowing her roots and what she came from. So they've hated each other since college, since she met Ava. They decided to be friends with benefits technically and take out all of their hate in sex. Literally really toxic, because if you told me, I would never do that. Like, no. I love okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I love a little bit of angry sex, but this is a whole other level of angry sex. But yeah, they're both, during this whole book, they are friends with benefits, and you pretty much know where it's going. Like, eventually they end up getting feelings for each other. One of them f's up in the book, just to not spoil it. So yeah, it's a little bit like of that. It's just literally them hating each other and being friends with benefits and seeing where it goes throughout this whole entire book. I love that you get throughout all these books, you get glimpse of the other couples. So I got a little glimpse of Ava and Alex. I got a little glimpse of Riss and Bridget, and they're my favorite couple. But it's up there with Christian and Stella. Oh my god, they also hold a special place in my heart. I ended up rating it 2 out of 5 stars. I want to say it's my least favorite book out of the whole entire series. So that was the first book I read. Moving on, we have book number 2. Book number 2 was everything. It was my first 5-star of the year of 2025, Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. This is the 4th and final book out of the Twisted series, and that was my little ending chapter of my Twisted series, which was really heartbreaking and sad, but I loved it. Absolutely breathtaking. If I had to describe a movie out of this book, you guessed it, 50 Shades. All those movies, it's something like that. The only thing is that obviously he ain't nothing about submissive, or he's not like Christian Grey. I thought it was just, this whole book was amazing. So this is based off of Christian. Christian was the boss of Riss from the Twisted games, if you know the MMC. So he is the MMC in the 4th book, Christian. I was gonna say Christian Grey. No, I think it's Harper. It's his last name. Stella is one of the best friends from Ava, Bridget, Jules, and Stella, those 4 girls. So that's what the book FMC and MMC are. This whole book is just based off of some life-changing and life-threatening stuff that Stella's going through. She has a stalker. She is into fashion designing and the fashion industry. She loves sketching, like potentially design clothes. She also is a blogger, pretty much a social media influencer, something like that. So she has a whole life. So she gets fired from her job in the beginning, and then in order for her to gain up more followers, just so she can save, look at how beautiful her heart and her soul is. She wanted more followers so she can get paid more to help her nanny. She has dementia, and that she was in this home facility, and she just needed more money in order to continue taking care of her. It was the cutest thing. So she was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to switch up my media, my social media content, and just so I can gain more followers. So her manager, she has a manager for social media. She's almost at 1 million. She has a lot of followers. She needed 1 million in order to get more brand deals and more money to help. So the manager suggests, and she's like, you just need a boyfriend. She was like, what? And he's like, yeah, either fake or you need a real boyfriend. Like, people love to see relationship details, and like obviously they love to see like the little hidden details, but you post whatever you want, and as soon as you post that you have a significant other, you're gonna get more audience. So she decided to, you guessed it, fake date Christian, and that's where it all begins. They had 3 rules. I don't remember the 3 rules, like all of them, but I know one of them vividly. She told him, do not fall in love with me. The 3rd and last rule. The other 2, I don't remember what was it. Like, I can't think of it in the top of my head. This whole book is beautiful. Christian did a little something crazy towards the end of the book, which we talked a little bit, I hinted a little bit of what it was, but he did something a little effed up, but it wasn't to the level where Josh and Jules, like what happened with that. It wasn't to that level. It was a little weird though what he did. Let me just tell you, this is the most beautiful book ever. The thoughts that he has towards her, how his crazy past with his family, like everything he went through, how her family treats her, like it's really toxic, but it's really heartbreaking as well. And it just makes me want to hug Stella, like hug her and just be like, I have a very strict family too, I get you. So I resonated a little bit with her with that part, like her family. I grew up throughout my whole life with very strict parents and very strict family, and honestly, yeah, I wouldn't be who I am today without their help, but the strictness was a little too much. Literally social anxiety, and I don't go out often because throughout my whole entire childhood and high school, I never allowed to go out, and I'm not gonna go into detail with that, but that is the wrap up of the second book that I read, Twisted Lies. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. It was beautiful, breathtaking, and that's my closed chapter with the Twisted series. Guys, it is raining and it's setting the mood for me to just keep reading. I'm gonna grab another book soon, but last but not least, the 3rd book and final one of this reading vlog was Play Along by Liz Tumford. Another 5-star, guys. 5 out of 5. Isaiah is the sweetest soul ever. His heart is like not even red, it's like pure gold. The 4th book, not the last though, of the Windy City series by Liz Tumford. Let me explain myself. There is one last book, and that is of Rio. Isaiah is the MMC in this book, and he is Kai's brother from Caught Up. His past kind of refreshed my memory because I did not remember him at all. I didn't remember him being the brother. I didn't remember at all. And then Kennedy just works for the baseball team, and she is a athletic trainer, but she has this doctor's degree, sports doctor or something like that. So that was her goal. At the beginning of the book, you will see that her dreams literally got crushed in the 1st chapter by this a-hole of doctor that works for the baseball team as well, and he is so rude, guys. He is so narcissistic. He refuses to work with females. Like, the fuck. He made me want to just see him in person and just punch him in the face because he was so rude to her. This whole entire book, you will see, it will literally frustrate you so much. Isaiah is this person that he acts like he's perfect and funny and outgoing and flirty with girls or anything. That's what he's known for in the baseball team, and he's never shown his raw, sad, angry parts not even with his best friends, not even with his brother. Like, his brother has never gotten that level, him having anxiety, having problems. So he's always been towards other people just that kind of guy. That is absolutely sad. Reading throughout this whole book and just discovering all of the stuff that he was going through, it was so heartbreaking. And acted like that with Kennedy too. So you guys will know in the beginning of the book that he goes through really deep anxiety when it comes to rain and thunderstorms. That's similar to me. I don't go through that when I'm at home, but if I'm driving, my anxiety is really bad, whether it's thunderstorm or rain, like any of it. Totally understood him 100%. Okay, his anxiety came from his mom that he lost when he was younger on an accident during a thunderstorm and a rain. So it was really similar. I was in a car accident a couple years ago here in Florida, and because of that, my anxiety was so bad after that. Like, I still haven't moved on from that. Yeah, should I probably see a therapist? Like Kennedy literally suggested you should seek for help. I should seek for help too. To be continued. Don't hide that to yourself, because that does not do any good to your mental health or to your heart and to yourself as well. So that's what he was doing throughout this whole book, and so heartbreaking. He's been obsessed with Kennedy for the past 3 years. She was engaged before. I'm taking it back, by the way, because describing you guys the book. Her family is so toxic. They have never given her physical physical love, or how do you call that, verbal. Like, no, her family has been just the cold black card, all of them, the dad, the mother, the sister. So she used to date this guy, and eventually they call off the engagement. And as soon as they do, Isaiah's like, okay, this is my turn. He was obsessed with her from the beginning. You will notice that out of a sudden he's like, that girl, I'm gonna marry her one day. He tells his baseball team, and when she turns around or something, he realizes she has an engagement ring, and all the guys are like, oh dude, she's taken. So he's waited. He did not date for any girls, anybody. He didn't date any girls until he waited to see what happened with that relationship. So got called off, and Kennedy had this rule that she did not want to mess up and be with anyone in the baseball team, because then she would potentially get fired. Yeah, they're in Vegas. She ended up being in Vegas because of her sister's bachelorette, which you will know who she is dating, her sister. So they meet, they come across in this club. I guess it was meant to be, and they get wasted. She just felt like she did not want to keep doing the whole bachelorette with her sister, so Isaiah and Kennedy just go out on a venture, and they get completely wasted, and they ended up getting married in Vegas. And the next day they have no recollection of any of this because they were so drunk, you know. They were not even drunk, they were wasted. They're trying to be like, it's like an arranged marriage, of not of convenience though. It's just technically yes, because they can't divorce, because then one of them could get fired from the team if they did. So they technically had to do it for the whole season, the baseball team season, and they also had to play along. That's from what book the name is. Throughout the whole season they had to pretend when they were public, because the manager or the owner of the baseball team, they were always observing them, so they had to play along. So yeah, that's eventually she asked Isaiah to teach her how to be lovable, how to give physical love, because she was never shown that during her whole entire childhood, and it was so sad. And she was really shy, you know. You could give her a hug and she would flinch, and it's the cutest thing ever. 5 out of 5. I loved it. I love how it ended. I can't wait for Rio's story. This reminds me a lot of Icebreaker. Like, what's his name? Henry is the sweetest soul. Icebreaker, and everyone's like, we need a book from him, and we finally got a book from him. I don't know if that's the third and final book. I think it is. So we're gonna have to do a part 2, and so we'll read a couple more books in that vlog. I had 2 5-star reads in this little vlog. How crazy is that? I absolutely loved it. Let me know in the comments if you guys love it, if you guys have read any of these books, what you rated it. I would love to know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the post notification bell on so you guys can be notified every time I post a video. And without that being said, I will see y'all on the next one. Adios.